Jose, we've played poker together. We mean Logan brothers. So obviously I couldn't let this slide. What the f***? It's my ex-girlfriend's dad. I said, no problem. I love smashing Cansecos.
No! When he boxes.
He gets hangry when he's hungry.
He gets hangry when he's hungry. He's horny and hungry because he's single. And now...
And that's when he chokes out.
Okay, well, we had an intro.
Can't say that without any context.
Well, because because they haven't watched the podcast yet. Okay,
yeah, the Belle Delphine episode coming out next week that we just had that you didn't even reference and then you just made a choking joke.
Yeah,
we're rolling.
Bro, I hate this shit.
Shut up. Welcome back to Impaulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Thanks for listening, watching, viewing, subscribing. And thank you to George for always putting the spoke in our intro wheel. And now you hitting the bong?
A bong on live television?
Georgie, what a weekend.
Lots to unpack.
What a weekend.
Lots to unpack.
It's one of those things where I can't fathom the unfathomable.
It's okay. Try again.
I can't fathom the unfathomable.
Nice.
Now
my brother, in a massive way, knocked out NBA person Nate Robinson. What do you say now? NBA what? NBA what? I feel bad. I feel bad because this super athlete, ex-NBA star, retired athlete, came in to box Jake, and he started it, I think. I think he called Jake out, started chirping, and, swore he was going to put the hands on him, and got knocked out in one of the most vicious ways probably in 2020. I can't believe it.
Demolished.
I can't believe it.
Made every other YouTube boxing knockdown, shot, punch look like child's play.
Didn't matter.
Jake came on the show and told us that he was going to bounce Nate off the canvas like a basketball.
He did.
And he did that. He told his kids. I mean, his body hit the ground and bounced up like some sort of limp human penis. Just hitting the ground, a flaccid, decomposing body on the ground. I've never seen something so violent and visceral in a boxing ring before.
Deepest thoughts is when you're brushing your teeth at night, and I kept replaying this shit in my head, and I leaned over, and I was like, okay, if I just let my body just fucking hit the ground from this angle, that shit will fucking hurt,
No,
bro.
because he was out the moment Jake made contact with his button.
Yeah.
And so you go to the ground slumped. He stayed slumped for 2 to 3 minutes. It's like one of those knockouts where you're like, is he alive? It was one of those knockouts. I literally was standing there, I'm like, oh, my brother just killed a man.
Yeah, it was wild.
And he told us he was going to do it. I was going to tweet before the fight, y'all about to witness a murder, but I didn't because I didn't want to put that energy out there. But the after effect of this boxing match is insane. My brother, overnight almost, because of the way in which he performed, has become probably one of the most paid prize fighters on the planet.
Hold on now. What's that?
Probably one of the most highest paid prize fighters on the planet. Think about it. Think about how many people are going to tune in to his next fight to watch Jake either get knocked the fuck out or watch him try to do it again.
Well, the highest paid prize fighters on the planet make what 50 to 75 million a fight.
Well, what's a prize fighter?
Well, that's what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you right now. What do you consider?
I'd say Jake Paul's a prize fighter. I would.
But how can he be one of the highest paid prize fighters if he's not making what the highest paid prize fighters make?
Because I'm asking you who's the highest paid prize fighter, Mike. Go ahead. Say a name.
What would it be like, Fury?
Oh, you mean the boxers? The actual boxers whose career is dedicated to being a boxer?
Yeah,
sure.
what's
a prize fighter, Mike?
What does that mean?
You go and you put on a show. It's an exhibition match / real match.
Jeff's saying the heavy boxers are prize fighters as well. I'm sorry. I'm just having a little trouble with the terminology. Go ahead.
No, fuck you. Yeah, you're right. Jake ain't shit. Yeah, go for it. Yeah,
That's not what I'm fucking saying.
It is what you're saying. Fuck you. I'm saying he did a great job, and his stock went up. His stock went up, dude. After
Floyd
the fight.
McGregor, Jake.
What are you saying?
Okay, go on.
There's
no
no
way
way
a Paul fight here.
There's no way a Paul brother would fight someone like
Floyd
Mayweather, right?
All right, go on.
Insane.
Sorry.
But poor Nate Robinson. You know why? You know why it was so bad? You know why?
The memes.
The fucking ref. The ref. I'm telling you.
Should he have stopped
He should have stopped it after the first knockdown. I rewatched the fight, and even when it happened, I was like, oh, he's out. So he got hit in the back of the head. This spot will make you go dark for a second. You go dark for a second,
Yeah.
you forget where you are, and you come to. But the ref counted like this: 1, 2,
2.5.
3. So slow. Then when he got up, he gave him an extra 10 seconds. It should have stopped there. You could see in Nate's face, there was no coming back. And then he got knocked down a second time again. Man, having to get up from that. Nate's tough for doing it, but you should have stayed down, because having been that delirious in that state, being knocked down twice, probably not really knowing maybe where he was or the technique that he was going to try to use in the next 15 seconds, because that final knockdown, Jake threw a combination, got him right on the button, and the man, I mean, look at the memes. I've never seen anything like it in my life. Are you kidding me? The poor guy.
NBA.
There's a Nate Robinson. There's a hashtag Nate Robinson challenge. People are just laying on the ground. Look at Nate Robinson, November 28th, 22. That was him. Look at this, page 379 on Pornhub. My meat. Oh no, the Michael Jordan crying me. He never saw it coming. And then this one, the toys in Toy Story when they hear Andy coming in the room.
Oh no.
It's Buzz Lightyear, Woody, and Nate. No, Simba.
That's the best one. Dad, no.
We've talked about it, us YouTube boxers. I'm going to turn you into a meme. But it didn't happen with any of us. Poor Nate.
He actually got memed.
He got memed.
He got memed hard.
And all the celebrities, man, Steph Curry was chirping at him. Snoop Dogg's reaction when he got knocked, he went, "Oh, Lord."
Steph Curry's reaction
Have
was
mercy.
Steph Curry's reaction was hilarious. He said, Nate Robinson said, "I'm going to shock the world."
Oh, no.
Steph Curry said, "I see no lies." After that.
So where do you go from here? Because the super athlete, right?
Yeah.
3-time NBA dunk championship. Guy who played basketball. Great.
Yeah.
Has been reduced to being
Decimated.
that dude who got dropped by a YouTuber.
Yeah.
Where do you go from here?
I wish everybody kind of saw it the way Belle did. We were at home, and I was like, man, this is going to be really bad for him on Twitter for a bit. And she goes, no, I don't think so. And I go, Are you crazy? Did you not see what I saw today?
Yeah.
And she just goes, well, no, I saw a man who was confident enough to get into the ring, and it just didn't work out for him. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like the 9th episode.
It's my dad.
No,
He
he
calls
gets
me
it
10
every
times a
time.
day.
Do you know
10
how much
times a day. I
money-
stopped answering. Sorry,
how much
Dad.
money-
You gotta stop calling me. You gotta come up with an objective or some sort of just like, well, why are you calling? Make it crystal clear and then call me.
Logan Dogs.
No objective. Every day. 10 times a day. It's a ranch thing. He's bored. Get to work, Dad. I'm paying you. What are you doing? You calling me on the payroll? Get to work. No, but yeah, you're right. It is one way to look at it, right? A man who was brave enough and bold enough to get in the ring.
But I told her, I go, hey, it's a different story when you chirp and you call somebody out and you deliver what you deliver. Like, you can't call somebody out and get knocked out like that. That's not good.
Jake tried to tell you. I tried to tell you. Anyone who knows boxing tried to tell you. I don't care how good of an athlete you are. I don't care how many street fights you've been in. Boxing is still very much a sport with strategy, with technique. You can work as hard as you want, but in 5 months, if you've never boxed before, you're not going to be able to pull it off on a stage that big. You're just not able to. Jake's been doing this for 3 years, YouTuber or not.
That's a long
People
time.
are going to
long
learn.
training.
You got to stop underestimating the kid. And I think we saw it. That's the lesson to be learned here. Like, to all the athletes, I don't see him saying shit now. Austin McBroom, yo, where's he at? He hasn't said a fucking word after this fight.
Why did Nate Robinson take this fight? He claimed that he earned over $24 million in salaries during his NBA career. Why did he take this fight?
Well, he
Was
said
it-
he wanted to show the world how big of an athlete he was and that he was conquering different.
like Logan just said, there's a massive difference in being an NBA superstar and being a boxer and being a fighter.
I
Like,
think
just don't
we'll see the
understand-
effects of that now. I think because, man, people are still doubting Jake, right? He's always been the underdog. Even after this fight, people are like, oh, he's a retired
hold
NBA
on.
star.
So slow down, like, because we've been talking about this back and forth, and so if you're gonna don't put the funny voices in. Let me hit the note.
Well, how many times can you discredit the kid before you're
I
like,
fucking
that was a
said-
great
no.
knockout?
Me and him have already talked about this morning. We're gonna go into it right now. This is not meant to discredit, take anything away from Jake. It was a great knockout. I don't believe Jake will get the credibility he deserves until he fights someone who and beat someone who offers that level of credibility. As long as he walks into the ring, tells the world, yo, I'm going to knock this person out in the first round, then does it because he knows that these fighters can't hang. They're not fighters. They're scrubs. Goes in, knocks him out, puts on a spectacle. People are like, wow, that was cool. He knocked that guy out. Jake's next fight should be against a fighter. It should be against someone who has some level of fighting capability, some level of ring presence, some level of ability to defend themselves, counterpunch, do anything. Anything.
Honestly, anything.
Listen.
Nate
Once again, I don't want to discredit.
He ran towards him.
I don't want to.
Please.
I don't want to discredit Jake. I know for a fact he's an incredible fighter. He busts his ass. He's got a great presence in the ring. He knows what he's fucking doing. But when you put a trained fighter in front of a scrub and he knocks him out and everybody goes crazy in the audience and Twitter goes nuts, what the fuck did you expect to happen?
I put after tax, like, bro, we all knew what was gonna fucking happen.
It's just easy.
We all knew it was gonna happen, and it will continue to happen if these athletes are like, nah, I'm different. Again, A. McBroom.
No,
I texted A. McBroom after the fight. I said, because he's been chirping at both of us. I said, you gonna fight the 2-0 Paul or the 0-1 Paul? He sent me a gift that went like this. So you out. You ain't going to fight in the fucking ring because no one wants to be turned into a meme in the way Nate Robinson was. I do agree with you that people will still attempt to strip Jake of any sort of fighting credibility until he dismantles a fighter.
Not any.
A fighter or someone who's been in the ring multiple times. Not any, but bro, it's Jake Paul. People are going to chirp no matter what. And so here's the difference. But you don't want to.
I don't want to look or appear as one of those people. That's not what I'm trying to do. Like I said, he dismantled all three fighters, and I think Deji gave him the hardest contest that he's had. and by the way, like
those only tunchies, dude.
Don't just take anything away from Deji. Deji put on a great fight. That was a great show.
Here's the difference.
But
Jake, that was amateur beginner Jake, and then some people grow exponentially. He's one of those people. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, I was watching his documentary, and the thing I think that made him great was his growth rate was so fast and never ending.
Right.
Always improving at much faster than anyone else.
I talked about this on a couple videos so far. I think that Logan Paul is the uber culturally relevant needle mover of a brother. Listen, you want to look at him from a viewership on YouTube standpoint, a followership standpoint, an ability to trend on Twitter standpoint. Let's look through his past record and call a spade a spade. Logan is the needle mover of the two brothers. Jeff, would you agree with that?
Do you think Jake could headline a fight?
That's the question.
I think now he can.
Now he can. Okay.
And sell numbers like the Tyson.
Like on his own, no Tyson, Roy Jones. So it's just Jake Paul. Can he command?
It has to be
if it's
KSI.
Jake Paul, KSI.
It has to be KSI.
Where I was going with this is this. Where Jake may lack a tiny amount of that kind of needle moving capability, maybe or maybe not, I think he makes up for in raw talent in the ring. I think Jake is an actual fucking fighter, which is why I say that his next move needs to be strategic. I think if he takes the next right fight, whether it be KSI, which is what I think everybody wants to see, in a brawler, an unconventional fighter who has proven his ability to go 6 rounds and not go down and leave the fucking fight, a real fighter, or whether it be a combat sports veteran like Dylan Dennis, I think what Jake gains from that is...
Easy with a veteran talk.
Okay, whatever. Some experienced.
At combat sports...
Can I say experienced?
You could say combat sports guy.
Okay? I think what Jake gets from that fight is ESPN true sports credibility. I believe that is the fight that gives Jake the credibility in the sport of boxing or in combat sports that he desperately needs. I don't think anyone wants to hear shit about a Jake Paul Conor McGregor fight right now. I don't want to hear about it.
Hold on. Jake came on the show and he said himself, yo, in 36 months.
Well, that's a big difference.
That's 3 years. That's what he said. He didn't give a timeline in his post-fight speeches.
Fair enough.
He said in 36 months when I continue to train, and again, he'll have that exponential growth as a boxer, as a combat sports athlete, he'll get stronger, he'll get smarter, And guess who's going to get older and slower?
Conor
fucking McGregor.
Yep.
So we all laugh.
No, I'm not
It's
laughing.
all funny and fun and games and ridiculous that he's calling out Conor McGregor, but the kid is not yet seasoned, and he's going to become seasoned. I said the scariest part about this thing is he's just getting started. Both of us are. Both of us are. So when he gets in the ring with Dylan Dennis and beats the shit out of him,
which
he's
he
going to,
will.
DC, Daniel Cormier just said, yo, Dylan's going to get beat up. Either of us, Dylan or any MMA fighter who's like, I think Jake has the same amount of wins as Dylan.
Oh, really?
In the respective sports, like, bro, he's not even a fighter. He's just a guy.
Why does and so just to cap that really quick, I think that, and you had put out a Instagram story post-fight that said Jake had solidified his legacy in the sport or in the space as a result of this fight. I believe you're one fight short. I'm
drunk.
Fair. What does my opinion matter? Fuck it. I'm not a boxing expert. I guess I'm talking about YouTube boxing, and I'm a YouTuber, so I guess I can talk about it. But I personally believe that Jake's next fight, if strategically chosen, whether it be against the unconventional brawling style of KSI, who's proven to be a real fucking fighter, or the combat sports experience of Dylan Dennis, a victory in that contest will solidify Jake as a real fucking opponent in the combat sports space that could then go and call out actual fighters.
Here's the asterisk.
Yeah.
Here's the rebuttal.
Yeah.
Most boxers, professional boxers, have been boxing their whole life. They've had a lot of time to get your 100 amateur fights in, and then you turn professional, and then you pick your opponents smart, get your knockouts, fight the tomato cans, the people who suck. You build up your resume and your roster so you become the prize fighter.
Is that how it always goes?
Usually,
like
if
when
you have a smart
guys from Philly.
If you have a smart manager or someone guiding you, like, bro, Ryan Garcia is very specific and strategic about who he fights,
and he's gotten
it's the strategy.
He's gotten a lot of shit.
It's
for
the
that.
strategy, but he's taken on the fighter that a few of them that people said, oh, if he beats this guy, he's legit. Like Ryan's beat the stigma,
and he still gets shit.
So check it out. Jake was thrown into the sport 3 years ago. He can't just do the 100 amateur. Every guy I spar, like, yeah, I'm a professional. Like, I'm 12-0, right? Okay, cool. How many amateur fights you have? 150.
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me? Jake doesn't, or myself, we don't have that opportunity to practice per se and build up that resume. Everyone's looking and expecting you to be at the top level right away.
Right.
No, I have no problem that Jake fought Deji and then Gibb and then Nate Robinson, and he's just building up a resume and a name for himself. And if he keeps this streak up, he will be fighting for $100 million one day.
Okay, so are you prepared to, in a sober way, award that legacy level
Solidified
credibility?
The beginning of his legacy,
Okay.
I will say.
Okay. Question.
It's fantastic. What do you see knockouts like that?
Insane, and he clearly has the skills. I wouldn't even call them raw skills. They're the refined skills.
No, he's a dog.
He's a boxer.
He's a dog.
I just personally think he needs to fight, and no disrespect to Deji or Anderson Gibb or poor Nate Robinson. I think he needs to fight a non-scrub, not a scrub. That's a poor term, but not a novice fighter. He needs to fight a real fighter. Now, let me ask you this question. If I or other people have a problem with Jake going 3-0 with YouTubers and then pushing to Conor McGregor, why is it okay for 0-1-1 Logan Paul to fight Floyd Mayweather? And I asked you this question with a bit of an agenda on my side. I think you have already put in the paid your dues in the actual fights department. You've had how many round fights with KSI?
Both of them won 6 rounds.
6 rounds. You've proven to be able to get through an entire fucking fight, take hits, give hits against an actual opponent.
A show. Jake said on the show, he's like, why you? Bro, I put on a fucking show. Pre, during, and post. I'm here to clown pre. I'm here to fight my fucking ass off, bleed, sweat, cry, die in that fucking ring. And then afterwards, I'll tell you I sneezed 3 times, and you can meme that shit. I'm here for all 3 of them. And just, I think the way I carry myself maybe lends itself to a bit more, like, I don't know if as many people are watching to see me get knocked out. Maybe in the past, maybe now. I don't fucking know.
Well, now I think a lot of people like the idea of Jake knocking out people, and he clearly knows how to carry a show from start to finish. He did a great job.
He's great at it.
He did a great job
He's great at it.
Going and post. But I think the one speed bump that he needs to hurdle is this idea that when he comes to a fight, he's not going to just wreck the person in the first round. Like at some point, you got to take a fight, especially if you want to step it up to a place where you're calling out actual combat sports people, if that makes sense.
Yeah, everyone's calling everyone out now. We'll see who he fights next.
And I feel like I have to 50 times fucking preface and post-fist that whole statement with this kid crushed it. He crushed it. It was an absolutely tremendous performance by Jake Paul. He definitely shut a lot of doubters up. But I personally would love to see him take a fight, a real fucking fight that he can't say, yo, guaranteed first round knockout or second round knockout. Like, let's go 6 rounds.
I think you'd say that regardless.
No.
What was that?
Okay,
there?
I don't know.
Dylan Danis is our producer, by the way. All right, so what else on that?
Nothing.
Funny stuff. I mean, that's just fun for me. I used to listen to WFAN as a kid, 660 in New York City, and they had these guys, Mike and the Mad Dog, and they would argue about sports. That's as far as I'm gonna go on sports. I don't know shit.
Everyone's calling everyone out. Man, after the fight.
Oh, this is great.
I mean, shit.
Oh, this is great.
Really?
Bro, first off, I was trending on Twitter because people are still somehow confusing me and Jake.
That's hilarious.
But this is what I'm
What the
talking
fuck?
about. But this is what I'm
What
talking
the
about.
fuck?
That's what I'm
the
talking
fuck?
about.
And yo, guess who called me out? He didn't even call me the right thing, dude.
This is so good.
Bro.
Please, you have to really.
What do you do? My ex-girlfriend's dad. Jose Canseco.
Can I please read this?
Jose Canseco.
The fact that he said the Logan brothers is one of my favorite. I will fight any one of the Logan brothers. Basically saying that there's more than 6 to 10. I'll fight in one word. I will fight any one of the Logan brothers.
He's holding a bat.
Read the rest.
They have enough for anyone with any type of talent yet or fighting skills is how I would read that. No, that's not what it
They
says,
haven't-
Dylan. I believe what he was going
He
for
skipped
here.
words and important participles that I think would have made this a complete sentence.
I'll be happy to translate this. I will fight either of the Paul brothers. They haven't fought anyone with any type of talent yet or fighting skills, is what I believe he meant.
Yeah, he's right.
Got
he's
it?
Right, he's right. He's right. I understand because I come from family that speak like this, so I get it. I get it. No, I get it.
Pig Latin.
Pig Latin is
but like
first
what's good-
generation.
Like, bro, he knows me. I've spent extensive periods of time at his house. Jose, we've played poker together. We mean Logan brothers. So obviously I couldn't let this slide. What the fuck? It's my ex-girlfriend's dad. I said, no problem. I love smashing Cansecos.
Just R.I.P. bro. One of the dirtiest.
God. Oh my God, Logan. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? Oh, you hate to see it.
I told you I'm just here to put on a show, and if this is what the world wants to see, yeah,
That is.
yeah, we'll give it to him.
That is in Twitter form. That's Jake knocking Nate Robinson out.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean that is violent.
yeah. Huh?
Oh, it's
Oh yeah,
it's blown up.
I'm getting some tweets about it. Yeah, it's pretty. Well, I mean, shit, dude. You're playing with fire. You're playing with fire. I love Josie, but there's so much material. There's so much.
I can't believe it. Logan, you played poker with the man. You had dinner at his house.
Bro, he called me the Logan brothers.
That's a little different from saying you publicly will fuck him the same way
Hold on.
that you
Whoa,
fucked.
Hold on, I didn't.
Hey, irrigation head. That's not what he said.
That's not what I said. I
You
said,
love.
He meant it in 2 different ways.
bro, it's.
Smashing,
I
punching.
had no idea. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, but you still said what you said.
I did. I loved it. It was great. It was fantastic. It was fantastic.
Why don't you just say something like, that's totally fine. I don't know. There's no,
Do you think when he called your bet at Thanksgiving dinner last year, he knew you had those aces up your sleeves?
I think he was pissed because he was the first one out in poker.
Oh, really?
It was his table.
Holding
And
the grudge.
First one that, yeah, and I think I got him out too. I don't think he ever let it go.
Guy can hit a golf ball over any fence. I mean,
Doesn't even matter how
600.
tall it is.
do you think you could actually beat him in a fight?
Yes. Georgie.
Okay, just
We're back. We're back to the conversation I had. What did we learn? We learned that even if you're an NBA star, retired, and you're 36 and athletic, really athletic. It doesn't matter how good of a boxer you think you are. Now, what happens if you're 56, you can barely walk after years of drug and substance abuse?
That point needs you just that's a very important point that you just hammered home. And I know you hit it lightly earlier, but like these guys calling out boxers, they got to stop.
Or don't and keep getting me and Jake the paychecks, please. I'd love to do
What
that.
a life, bro. Jake
It's
literally just
fantastic.
beat the shit out of somebody, came home, celebrated with his friends, and then fucked his girlfriend in his mansion. Like what?
Well,
like,
and
what?
then-
Incredible.
And
It's
then
incredible.
posted a YouTube video, which I think we'd love to pull up. That Pam, who's actually on set today, I feel like maybe should we bring Pam on? For a
I
hot
just need
set
an
to-
explanation.
Do you want to, Pam? Do you want to come on to talk about this?
Jake posted a video called "My Message to KSI LeMayo," and he's in his bed,
love the
in his
thumbnail.
bed, talking, but he has no shirt on, and you're next to him, and John has no shirt on,
Come on
and
up.
he's next to him.
Nobody thought had a thought process
And
about
the,
this.
the lights are blue.
Well, if there
What
was gonna be
happened?
jizz there, you would have seen it.
Are
The
you
black lights would have got
Are you
it.
doing volume on it?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I guess.
Side. Feels good to be on the A side.
Yeah, I'll just let it run. I mean, look, I get it. Maybe there was just explain.
We're innocently sitting there, and it's not Jake's bed.
Talking to the mic. This is what you need.
That is not Jake's bed.
Who's bad?
Why does he have no shirt on?
Why was the first thing you said?
Why does he have
explain.
no
Let's-
shirt
let's
on?
Start from the beginning.
Where's
Okay.
his shirt?
He was chilling after his fight.
Why does John have no shirt on?
Because they were both chilling,
What does that mean?
like chilling out. Like,
Yeah.
Relaxing.
Yeah. I don't really. I've never
Relaxing.
Like
chilled
a
with my
nice
boys
cigarette
like
after
this.
like having
Yeah.
sex.
Yeah. What's good, ma?
Yes, you do. I've seen it.
Shirtless next to my boy and my ma. What's good, ma? Ma with blue lights, ma.
I gotta say this is
You're out of your gourd.
Okay. Well, I have a shirt on.
Addison.
Thank God.
It
Addison
would have got
Rae
a
and
lot
Bryce
more
Hall.
views if it didn't.
I gotta say that's a flex I can get behind. Like hanging out with your mom on the after video, because I love my mom obviously, and I respect that flex a lot.
I mean, yeah, no one's saying that. I just put on a fucking shirt.
Yeah, I get it.
Why? What do you mean? Put on a shirt?
Just-
You
he's-
walk around in your underwear.
I just feel like-
everywhere.
Always doesn't
All
he? His
over the
dick's
house.
out constantly.
not
You
out.
walk around without your shirt on. I'm
I
here.
you know I don't.
We
I
might
would
be-
never. That's horrifying.
No, we might not be sitting down
What the hell?
with
Got a pancake
the
as a
blue
stomach.
light background, but we're still in the same vicinity.
Guys, you're asking the woman that I literally have on record doing the WAP
Oh yeah.
by the pool
Not to
with
mention-
just my girlfriend.
Dude, she's so easily influenced. I look over, my mom's doing the WAP dance. I said, like, this is the epitome of LA. What has it done to my sweet mother?
well, Addison Rae's
She doesn't
mom
even know what a
does it.
WAP is. Mom, what's a WAP?
You know.
Well, I know. Do you know?
Uh huh.
What?
Wet ass pussy.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be really fucking honest
ground,
with you.
George, you're
I
grounded.
had no idea that's what it stood for.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
I thought it was the sound of the ass, like wop wop.
That's the idea. It's a double entendre.
Oh yeah, no idea. I had no
George.
idea. Thank you so
I
much
didn't
for
know
that.
that part.
Guys, you realize like the joke of me being a nice Christian boy is it's a serious thing.
No, it's not. I know.
Oh no, that was the old me, my friend.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but
He's
wop
been-
wop wop. Back
was
in the
born
day,
The
it was
only
like
wop in George's life now is that wet ass perm he's got on top of his
But hey, guys, if you are into WAP,
Nice.
you'll love BlueChew.com.
wow.
Yeah, BlueChew.com offers many performance enhancement for the bedroom. You can get the first chewables with the active ingredients sildenafil or tadalafil, same ingredients as in Viagra and Cialis. And BlueChew.com affiliated physicians work with you to find the dosage and active ingredient that is best for you. Chewables can work faster. They can be taken on a full or empty stomach. The online physician consult is free, so it's cheaper than the other two, and it only takes a few minutes to connect with the BlueChew.com affiliated physician. There's no in-person doctor visit, no awkward conversation, no waiting in line at a pharmacy. They're made in the USA, and they give you confidence in bed. Every single time, you and your partner are going to love it. Chew it and do it. I got a great deal for you guys. Go to BlueChew.com. Get your first order free when you use the promo code Logan. Just pay $5 shipping. That's promo code Logan. $5 shipping.
I love that particular product.
It's tough to read. I noticed. Like I don't love reading because my thoughts
But you
speed
love it.
ahead of my reading comprehension.
But you love the product as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
all right, whatever. Pam, do you take personal? How do you feel about my thoughts on post Jake Paul on his next fight? Do you agree? Do you think I'm discounting Jake? Because I get shit for this stuff.
Right.
Do you think Jake Paul's next fight needs to be a more credible fighter?
Yes. But when you say credible, so Nate thought he was credible. You're talking about
I think for Jake
in the boxing world, credible?
I want him to fight someone and beat them
beat the shit out
and
of
no
them.
one be able to say, oh, he's a retired basketball star.
Right. Well, he will.
You think people will still say that?
No, he'll fight the next boxer, whoever that is. The KSI. Does KSI count?
Yes,
yeah,
for
Okay,
sure.
so KSI or Dylan or the other guy that. No, the other.
Not
Ben Askren.
Yes, him.
But wait, is that a?
Do you guys
Dog,
think?
I don't know what the fuck this guy's thinking.
Well, I just see
I
that.
don't-
I don't
there's
know.
no way.
I don't
There's
even know
no
who he
way.
is.
Well, Askren doesn't.
Who is he?
Askren's not even a striker, is he? Isn't he a really good wrestler?
He's a very good wrestler.
Okay, so
Oh, well,
but
forget it.
striking.
All right, forget him. I thought he was.
Right.
No
I thought he was
chance.
an MMA
Who's
guy.
Dude, he's a walking meme.
He already
He's
is.
that dude.
Maybe he feels he
got
has
knocked out
nothing-
in 6 seconds. He was
Okay.
that guy.
Which
Maybe
guy
he
was
feels
the
like
guy
he
get
has-
the knee in the face?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
All right,
that's so funny.
What's he
That's
thinking?
the only thing I know.
Bro, he tweeted at Jake before the fight. Something about like making us world-class athletes embarrassed or something. I'm like, yo,
That's so stupid. That's such
this
bullshit.
is an embarrassing tweet for all world-class athletes. Like, you can't just group yourself in that category and get knocked out in the time span that you did. It's immoral. It's sacrilegious.
You also like who's this PR team? They're
No,
like,
no.
no PR team.
No.
Can't. Same PR team that had the 2 shirtless boys and the mom.
But hold on a second. That shit. That shit happens. MMA shit happens in the MMA. Yes, he was memed for it, but Ben Askren has a history of being a very good.
He's a great Batman.
having a great ground game. Correct. Like his wrestling ability is great.
Yeah. Just the thing about boxing is you can't
Ever
go to
get
the
knocked
ground.
out?
Go to the ground. There's no
Oh,
wrestling.
sorry. No,
You
I
know
don't.
what I'm
No,
saying?
I'm talking about you're saying you can't get memed like that as a professional athlete. Memes are gonna happen regardless.
No, it
And
happens.
in this,
It happens
and in
because
the
the shit
combat.
talking prior.
I agree.
Dog, he
I
said some
agree.
things you
I
can't
agree.
take back,
and that's why I
and you
think
pissed off Jorge Masvidal.
Yep.
And you see what happened?
bad motherfucker right there, dude.
What are you gonna do?
Make a.
But the idea that there's, I hate the idea of there's no coming back from that. That idea is, I think is counterproductive and untrue. I think there's coming back from it.
No, I don't think so.
Let me ask you a question, man. I'm sitting next to the king of coming back from that. I'm sitting next to the fucking king of the coming back. You want to see memes?
you just.
No, I didn't spit that far. Don't lie to me. You want to see memes? Bring it back to January 2nd, 2018. I'll show you some fucking memes.
No, hold on. I never said people can't be forgiven.
No, fuck
Hold on,
forgiven.
hold on.
I'm talking about arc. I'm talking about career arc.
Okay, but
there's
you
coming
got-
back from pretty much everything. And if you get knocked out in a fight,
Okay.
you can come back from that.
Where is he going back into the basketball game?
Nate Robinson is going into a retirement home.
Thank
He's
you.
not coming back.
That's
from
what I'm
that.
saying. Like, so where's his
Well,
comeback? The last thing he did right
But Ben
now is getting
Askren
knocked out.
Yeah, but Ben Askren has
I don't
obviously
care
been
what
suc-
Ben Affleck's doing. He could do all the movies he
Bro,
wants.
who the fuck is this, Dylan? You just keep sending me things. Evander Kane? San Jose Sharks? What now? What
No
is that
one
exactly?
can't- like-
Says some sort of fish, an aquatic animal, who lives in San Jose? Huh? Yo, Jake Paul, I'd wreck ya. Easy to beat up guys with no experience and much smaller. What the fuck are you doing?
I think he's
Sure,
saying-
put him on the list. Put him. I'll do it. Waiting for that answer.
Well, hold
Jake.
on.
He just keeps
So let's talk about this for a second. This is not the first hockey player. Now, quickly. I'm not.
Nope, nope.
Hold on. Let me finish the statement.
You
I
haven't learned the
agree.
lesson. You
I
haven't
agree.
learned the
I
lesson.
agree with you. I agree with you.
Yeah, because
Hockey
there's
players-
fighting in hockey. I get it. I get
lot.
it. I'll
lot.
go back
Now-
to and Nate Robinson had been in street fights. Dog,
No.
it's boxing.
Got
It
it.
is a sport. There's strategy. There's
it.
technique. When you throw a punch, grabbing someone like this in hockey,
Big difference. Big
uh,
difference.
he's probably tough as hell. Man's probably tough as nails. I bet his chin's not.
Right.
Most people aren't.
Well,
they usually don't take off
especially
their
when you
helmets.
get hit, especially when you get hit with 10-ounce gloves, man.
Well, they get hit with no they get hit with no gloves on the ice.
Go train to get hit with 10-ounce gloves.
No, but they
hurts.
get hit with
It's-
no gloves on the ice.
Dude, I thought they had gloves.
They
Isn't he
take them
isn't he a
off.
goalie?
They
Especially,
drop
isn't he a
them.
goalie?
No, they
okay,
drop
so they
the-
drop the gloves.
Yeah.
And
they wreck each other. I'm
Yeah, they
listen.
think
I'm
they're-
with
that's what I'm
you.
saying. He's probably
I'm
tough
with
as
you.
nails.
I think it's one of these guys might bring a better fight than washed up Nate Robinson.
Oh my God! Stop saying
See?
he's washed up.
Sorry. Is that we're not using that term?
Well, he's not washed up. The guy's still athletic as shit.
I mean, I'm 35. I'm washed up. Isn't he like 30?
I don't
How
think
old-
you're washed up. I'm wearing your merch. I'm a huge
It's
supporter.
a good point, but I mean, how old? Like, how long has he been out the game for?
NBA.
Yeah.
Well, he's 36 years old. Maybe 5
Man,
5 years.
everyone calling him out. Shit, it's getting spicy. Choose wisely, Jake.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's all.
If
That's
if
all.
this Evander dude can bring an audience,
Evander Holyfield, right?
see, but that's my question. That's my question. That's what the first thing I asked was, does Jake Paul versus Evander Kane, is that a headline fight? How many buys does that get? How many people?
Not that
no,
many.
right?
I don't
No.
know who Vander Kane is.
No, exactly. So,
And that's no disrespect,
Or
by the way.
does he
I just
just,
don't know who
or
it is.
does he just do it because he'll get another fantastic fucking knockout? Especially if he's is he an active?
Yeah,
And it's, okay, so when is he gonna train boxing? We'll go through it again. I'll put a $250,000 down this time. We'll go through it again.
yeah,
People
yeah.
need to fucking listen, dude.
Yeah.
You can't play boxing.
No, I agree. You're right. You're right. I just think maybe a little bit better than a basketball. I don't know. But also, like, here's the question, like you just asked. That the Jake Paul Evander Kane fight can't be a card. That can't be a main card. So what? He preliminary or what's it called?
Undercard.
Undercard.
But there's nothing wrong with that either.
Absolutely
That's what I'm
not.
saying. Jake
Absolutely not.
has to have a little bit different of a blueprint than most boxers. Like, who cares if he's not the headline? Like,
Jake Paul KSI is a headline.
yeah.
That's a big time pay-per-view fucking.
So what's
fight,
good?
dude.
What needs to happen? Because KSI, I mean, I
think-
don't even know what he did.
Is he dodging him?
It's
I
I,
don't
think
know.
it's a money thing.
The money thing. Huh?
We
it?
yeah. So
How much does he need?
How much does he need?
Yeah,
I think it's.
He
I think it's
probably needs.
I think it's 3 to 4 million.
Really?
Per fighter. Is my guess. It's a lot of money. But when you here's the thing.
Yeah, because he's not gonna want to like the risk to reward for him isn't good enough.
Right. So I think that looking at this past fight, you'd have to say that Jake is up there as the champion of YouTube boxing, right?
Yeah.
But I think if you ask the general set, that would still be a crown that belongs to KSI, I believe. Even and I'm not saying that I think that. I'm not saying that I think that. But for whatever reason,
Wait, hold up. Who you asking? You asking the culture or you asking the internet?
I don't really know. But what I'm
Because
saying
the
is
answer- difference?
The
What's the
answer's
difference?
the answer's different. I think if you ask YouTube, they say KSI. I think if you asked the culture,
Yeah.
you go to ESPN,
Yep.
you go to Steph Curry, and you say, "Yo, who runs the YouTube boxing shit?"
Jake Paul.
I don't think they know
who do
he-
you think?
know
Who do you think it is? Like, do you
Because
think until Jake?
I run both. I'm on both sides. What's the question?
Who do you think is currently the king of YouTube boxing? Simply put,
It has to be Jake, just strictly because how timely all of this is. Like
3-0, no
yeah,
losses.
Yeah, you'd have to be a bit crazy to rationally say KSI, but it doesn't discount that he's a king. But the king at this moment in time is my brother.
Got it.
That's all.
Got it.
So,
Also,
so
I
battle
feel
of
like
the kings, bro. Let's fucking go.
It's got to happen.
So which brings us back to this because you never let me answer. That was I'm pointing to a screen that's not there. That was
video.
that we were in a room full of people. There was a bunch of people in that room.
Oh my God, you were at the swinger
Hey,
thing.
hey,
I never thought that
Two
looked
syllables. Optics.
Weird. Well, I didn't see the optics. I was just
The
sitting there
optics.
minding my
Hold
own
on one
business.
second. Hold on one fucking second. You why don't you go pee? All right, I'm on Impaulsive. What's up?
I'm gonna have your for you on Tuesday of next week.
Fantastic. Let me call you after the show.
Okay, bye.
But gotta collect my winnings. Gotta collect my winnings. Yeah, well, shit.
You only
Boys.
made off that?
Yeah, no one believed in Nate Robinson.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's it. Nice. You could buy some more Pokemon cards with that.
Yeah, I totally could. Yeah, got exciting things for Pokemon in the next year, but it's tricky because like boxer, YouTuber, Pokemon guy.
All three at once. You bring a box to the boxing ring, and then you fucking box
Unbo-
the box open. The most viewers.
Doing unboxing
While boxing.
While boxing.
Dude,
You're
came up,
fucking
we
smart.
just came up with an idea.
I'm single. as we know, it's not a surprise, but
But
yeah,
you're
it's-
really
it's-
not on the hunt, huh? You're just kind of like you've been chilling.
Yeah, I'm not on the hunt.
This is the
I'm not on
healthiest
the
I've ever seen you, bro.
It's very healthy.
Yeah.
I'm fucking proud of myself.
And I hung out with Josie. I got a lot of shit on my media.
What the fuck did you just say?
I got a lot of shit.
No, before that.
I hung out with Josie.
You hung out with Josie?
Yeah.
You betray
What were
her.
you doing?
Oh, I was just because like this sounds really bad, but
Yeah, it does.
they're single now, so I was like trying to get in there. I'm just kidding. Oh, mom, that's a joke. You know, like with two shirtless guys.
Holy shit.
I'm sorry. You
How
don't
did you
even-
get on the show?
Dude, I'm just shooting from the hips at this point. You don't even have headsets. No, so
Face. Did you see his face?
no, I can only see his hair from the camera point of view.
You guys got similar hairstyles, man.
Yeah, I like it.
So what's good? Oh no, that's fantastic. Bro, let's keep it fucking amicable.
We were
She's a
amicable.
sweetheart. I'm just saying it's an interesting dynamic when you're out. I can't tell if it's me or if it's just my imagination, but girls look at me a little bit different.
Oh, the boxing.
They're like, oh my god, are you Jake?
3-0. You're 3-0, right? King
Oh
of
my
YouTube
gosh.
boxing, Jake Paul.
by the way, Saturday night at the party.
Dude, I saw him. He's not lying. He's
Yo,
not lying.
People come up to me, basketball players, like professional, like celebrities, fans, whatever. Yo, great job tonight. Yeah, thanks, man.
Dude, he did not reject
hard work
one.
pays off because it felt good. Let me feel some of that.
He would look back. He would look back and look at me. He goes, so this is how it feels. I go, fucking Logan, just keep moving.
Yo, sick job tonight. That was crazy. Thanks, bro. Yeah, hard work pays off, man. Been in the gym for 6 months. Ooh, training camp so rough, brutal.
Same party. 10 minutes later, I'm sitting there talking to my girlfriend and a few other girls that are just mingling, and all of a sudden I hear, "Back!" And I was like, what the fuck? I turn around. This dude is fully in a wrestling match right now. Fully in a wrestling match. And I'm like, hey, bud, what the fuck are you doing?
Yo, you know what happened? Bazzi.
If for those of you guys that don't know who Bazzi it is. Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun.
Smile. Hey. Yeah, he's great. He's great. He's a
We don't know
phenomenal
one
artist.
lyric.
Yeah, he's in our circle. He's a friend of mine, and we started talking. Midwest boy. He's like, "Yo, you wrestled, right?" I'm like, "Yeah, I wrestled too." You? He said, "Yeah, I did a little bit. In high school. Let's do some moves on each other. Let's roll around a little bit." I bet. We're both a little tipsy at a party. We're having some fun. So I get in the ring. Oh, this dude tried to kill me.
Dude, guys, I can't
He
explain
tried
to
to
you.
kill me. I don't care what he thought. I didn't know he'd go that. Either he was like
He looked
going
at me.
hard, or he's strong as fuck, bro. It's just like he's strong. He's strong, bro. He's like stout, bro.
Bro, I've seen you drop big dudes, like tall, big dudes, and you couldn't get them up.
No, because here's what happened.
Should've
We
took blue
started right off the bat. We started. I did a slide by. I got a takedown, and then I just like do what I do. I let him up. Going for the tech. Score 15 points. Match is over. And I don't know. Like his girl was watching, and he's like a friend, So he got me in a headlock, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Today's the day I die. So I stay calm, like slowly unraveling. I go to do a bear hug. I got the double underhooks, and this is I love this move. Go to do a bear hug, and just like snap him over and fold him in half. This dude's grabbing. It's a boxing ring. He's grabbing onto the ropes, and so I couldn't fucking get it, bro. I'm like, bro, let go. He's like, no. And so, then we finished. It was fun. And then I just stayed in the ring. I was like, all right, who's next? So some random guy came up, and I fucking pulverized him. It's a move I made.
The idea of this boxing ring in the backyard of a party,
Dangerous.
It just seems like the worst idea.
Bro.
I saw your thing. I saw Taylor Kniff. Shout out Taylor Kniff, classic BagCon character. Absolutely body slam a poor man and then choke him out in the ring.
You could hear it around the world.
Literally smash the ring. And then I
all the
saw
crowd.
two underdressed thong showing girls wrestling and found out that one of them was Josie. That was actually, do you know this?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
She's in a thong?
No. I don't know
well,
what that.
No. Like the dresses had come, like they were wrestling
Oh.
in their party clothing, but Josie seemed to be putting a working
She was
in
kicking
on.
some ass. She was kicking ass.
But those Jake Paul small gatherings are.
They really turn into something.
They're always so
That
fun.
was just a small gathering.
No,
I
of
think
course.
his
Not a
neighbor.
No.
I think his neighbors let him off the hook Because he won.
Oh, because he got the
Yeah.
dub.
Really?
Low key, I think they're like, hey, like
Well,
it's-
They're like, man, hey,
he's
our,
been gone
our
for
neighbor
6
ain't a
months.
bitch.
He's
Shout
been
out-
gone for 6
shout
months.
Well, not only
Neighbors.
that, but they probably made a $500,000 each on that second round knockout prediction that everybody somehow knew. I got somebody in my inbox right now telling me that there's a conspiracy theory around YouTube boxing because I put out a video where I said very surely there was going to be a second round knockout. I said it on the paparazzi lady asked me, and as I was walking to the episode, you had said second round knockout. Everybody had said it. Julia.
Depending on when you asked me, I think for Jake's boxing documentary, thank God, the one that lives forever, I said second round knockout, and then I started to get a little bit more confident.
First
And
round
then-
decapitation.
So I changed it to first round decapitation.
Worked
This
out
was-
well for you, right?
This was a second. I fucking dropped the ball.
But and I think it should have been the first. I think they should have called it.
Yeah.
On the
It's-
Oh,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah. Yeah, yeah,
that
that-
what happened to Nate Robinson is the
not
ref's
fair.
fault.
Yeah.
It was fucked up. It was bullying.
Did you see all his comments in his post? Like how much love he was getting from like the NBA players? They were trying to hype him up. He's like, no, I swear to God, I'm not lying to you. Shaq commented on the picture and he goes, no, man, remember that time you knocked out that guy at the party? I go, maybe just like, why don't you just say, hey, man?
No one's gonna anymore. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Man, poor guy. Mayweather did post him. Yeah.
What is-
Mayweather had his back. He had his
Oh,
back.
yeah. He said he doesn't like to see this happen to fellow brothers, like or whatever.
it was-
Because there was a lot of talk about Nate Robinson being disowned by the black community after this. Like,
Oh.
it's- yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that he wouldn't be, and that Jake Paul would be able to go to the cookouts and the block parties now. And Nate Robinson, well, I'm dead serious.
No, you're joking.
Why would I make that up? How would I feel if I was making that up? I'd feel bad. It's real, man.
Bro,
That's
you know what's
fucked
so
up.
crazy? You know what's so crazy? We're going for 25 minutes. Can I just get a time estimate just so I can gauge
No,
my inner
longer
clock,
than that.
please? Just so I know.
33 minutes.
No, we started at 13 and it's 59, so we're like 45.
Nah, all right, I'm off. Drugs. He fought on the
Jose?
Mike Tyson undercard. He fought on the Mike Tyson undercard.
Wild.
We haven't mentioned Mike
Mike
Tyson
Tyson.
once. Apparently he was stoned. For the match. Look at this headline. Hands of stoned. Tyson admits getting high before Jones fight.
What?
What a baller. So
Wait, is that because he's releasing his weed company?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's got a
That is a great PR team.
Mike Tyson is one of the most complex individuals.
Turns out he is a superhuman
on the
still,
planet,
yeah.
and I say, he is some sort of cyborg machine that is a phenom that is easily the scariest presence that has ever entered a fucking ring ever. And supposedly the way that this fight came to be was as a result of a DMT trip. Do you know anything about this?
What are you talking about?
I heard a story that there had been DMT involved. In
Triller
pushing-
gave him the
and-
drugs?
no, I don't believe so.
Triller.
Is that why they're taking down InstaPosts?
I think so.
So carry on. They give him drugs?
Regardless, forget the DMT part. I don't know if it's just a rumor or whatever. But
a big part to
all right,
forget.
Well, listen, I'm on DMT. I'm not. But listen, that fight was, I didn't quite understand it. Now, there was a lot of points in that fight where I think Tyson had the ability to knock Roy Jones. And as you saw in the very beginning, Roy Jones was the only person I've ever seen throwing no-look left hand.
That's his
It's
move,
his
bro.
style. It's his style.
That's
yeah.
his move.
It's
No-
it's
no
fantastic.
look left.
It's,
That's his thing.
It's a quick jab, stick and move. Like
Really?
the epitome of stick and move.
Got it.
I liked it. It's interesting.
The ref for the battle was referee Ray Corona.
You playing?
They got Ray Corona to referee the match during.
There's no way.
How wild is that? Just because of coronavirus, you guys are looking at me like I got 10 fucking.
No, I
heads.
remember.
Am
I remember.
on-
I
am
remember
on-
seeing this, but also
Am I on
for the
DMT?
punchline, but I think that is his.
No.
last
You
name.
hate me.
It was gonna be
No.
Tommy COVID, but he took the day
Yeah,
off.
Tommy COVID took the medal.
I read some stuff online. You guys are just. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. No, it's honestly, it's very
Your
funny.
hair is great.
It's great.
Yeah, my hair is great.
You are cheap.
You want some of mine? I could donate some to
I
you.
love that. I need it.
Sorry, Mike.
Yeah, but Mike
That was a
Tyson,
little
Mike
tight.
Tyson and Roy Jones Jr. They put on a fight, and I liked it. I didn't think they were
I
going to be
thought-
able to perform at that level at that age, and they really were.
Did you think Mike won?
I was beaming off of Jake's fight. I didn't watch all of it. I
think-
couldn't.
I
Bro,
think-
my
I
brother.
think you did.
I
Too.
mean, he turned his ribs.
Then
into-
why'd they give it a draw?
I think I read a comment and it said Nate had a better chance winning than Jones. Like, I watched the fight, and I'm surprised it was a tie. But also, it's like a respect thing, dude. They're not gonna just.
It was an exhibition match.
Yeah.
I think they were not supposed to be going for knockouts. Was that the whole point? Because let's be
how
honest,
can you
like
tell boxers that and expect them to do it?
And that's what I was saying. And like Roy Jones hit Tyson with a couple shots that you could tell got under Tyson's skin, like where Tyson was pissed off.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, dude, this dude has the ability to still take someone's fucking block off.
Oh, yeah.
His like that man is an animal. A bad man. Mike Tyson is a bad man. He even at one point hit Roy Jones after the bell.
Yeah.
But they hugged it out,
And
yeah.
he apologized for it. And everybody was like, Tyson's a changed man. He apologized after. I said, he still hit him after the bell, did he? He changed a little bit. Tyson will always be fucking Tyson. Always.
I'm surprised the people that we watched it with were like so not knowing of who Mike Tyson was, because I made a joke and nobody laughed. He was like wrestling and his mouth was next to his ear, and I go, no, don't you fucking bite his ear again.
Nobody laughed.
Dead silence. They're like, oh, why would he do that? And I go, are you why are you what the fuck?
Bro,
No.
the oldest person at the viewing party was Tana Monjow. She's 12. Of course no one knows what you're talking. I'm the only fossil that knows what you're talking about.
I was there, and I was the oldest.
Well, but you're
Do you know
young, you're young at heart.
Do you know how
Pat.
many points he got removed for biting Evander Holyfield's ear
2,
off?
the same that you did, pushing KSI down.
I mean, at that point, why don't you just bite KSI's ear off?
I should have. What the fuck? I mean, shit. Go all or nothing.
2 points, Jack Reese. What a son of
I'm
a
gonna
bitch.
find him. I'm gonna find that fucker. He's a realtor.
You should bite Jack
Dude,
Reese.
he was
You should
high.
bite Jack Reese's
Ah,
ear
well,
off.
I'm gonna go get him.
That's an option. We never
Yeah.
thought of that before.
Oh,
You bite
yeah.
Jack Reese's ear off and take 2 points off his life. Take 2 points off his
2 points
life.
off his life. 2
Points up is-
You
inches
go-
off his
You
ear.
bite his ear, you go 2 points. And spit his earlobe back on.
Just 2 pieces.
2 pieces of ear. A lot of fight talk today.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect it to. There's just so much.
There's so much.
I'm stressed.
What's going on?
Really stressed.
I feel like this is
I can't tell.
I was in a hot tub the other night with my sweet love, and we were sitting in the hot tub, and at her new house, and I was looking up into the stars, and the first thing that hit me was
her boob.
sorry, one of them.
I'm so sorry.
Nice, great, perfect. The first.
How
The
do you
first.
how do you get on
how
the
do you get
show?
on the show?
Dude, you guys
The first-
invited me.
I
This
love
is
you,
your
George.
fault.
The first thing I noticed as I looked up was, as I do sometimes, wow, these stars are beautiful, and it started to make me think, wow, we know so little. And I'm sure you guys get into this mindset sometimes. How do we know so little? And when you look at the stars around you, these are just the stars in our visible solar system that exist in our visible galaxy, that is a part of a globular system of galaxies, that is a small part of the universe as we fucking know. We're talking about infantile percentage of the overall universe that no one even knows how big it is or how far it expands. And it got me thinking even further about this idea that in 500 years, someone will look back and will see a picture of me in this hot tub and say, look at these fucking morons bathing in heated water. Why were they doing that, Mom? As they drive around in their hover car and they holograph thoughts to each other. Mom, why was this man, this 35-year-old man with this adult film actress, ex-adult film actress, in a tub of hot, steaming water that is in the ground? Think about this for a second.
it's horrifying.
In a half a millennium, we will be fucking Neanderthals. Pam, you will be a cave mom.
No, I'll be dead.
No, I understand that. But somebody will look back at us and like when you look back at people in the 15 fucking hundreds, they were shitting in holes, worried about the Black Plague. That's gonna be fucking us.
But we didn't
That is
wonder
us.
why they
That
were
is
doing
us.
it.
That is us, Mike.
No,
the only
oh,
difference is we have toilets and we have masks
Yeah,
on
we
our
didn't
face.
wonder why.
when you're young and you see a I don't know, what's something they used to do back then? that's like-
Spin a pinwheel.
Yeah, like somebody spinning a. Maybe any better example would be better.
Nah.
than
Fly a
this.
kite.
Like
No,
or
people still
I
fly
don't know,
kites.
like so somebody wanted to add a couple things up. You know, you're a kid and he's like, oh, I want to add up the money I spent at the groceries. You see him with the fucking abacus. You know what I'm saying? Or like somebody
Talk about with the little,
yeah, the little doolittles that you push aside.
You push the-
and you say to your and the kid says, Mom, why didn't he just use the calculator on his iPad?
They
some
didn't
little kid.
have
I
that.
understand that,
That's
but
what
like
you
some,
answer.
but some fucking people are gonna look at us and gonna be like, "Yo, these people were morons." bro."
Morons.
Like they had a.
Can I chime in?
Sure, George. It is a podcast that you're on.
Oh yeah, cool.
We don't know why, but
Yeah.
you are here.
Hey, thanks, man. Hey, George swinging at you guys or some shit. My thought on that and a realistic feeling is I feel like it gets worse and better. I think depression and anxiety has increased from when my dad was a kid. I think there was a lot less things to worry about. Society building, like trying to be popular. You know what I mean? Like I looked at Facetune. They have a fucking video now. Like these people are on videos not looking like themselves. So no, I'm not really worried about the future because, to be honest, if I could choose to be in the future or the past, I'd rather be in the past. So
I think you are.
I'm in the past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
For the
then.
most part, you are.
It's
But it's just- I mean,
astounding, Mike,
it's just-
and
it's-
it's horrifying. I'd like to be a little optimistic and say maybe our relatives in the distant future would recognize us as the catalyst for the things that they're
Sure.
experiencing. Our generation, although still, and I've been vocal about this, very far behind technologically,
No, please.
specifically with the wheel. I do believe we are and will forever be recognized as the generation that started it all. The generation that began the technological revolution that changed the world for the better, hopefully. But you're right. It's crazy. It's crazy to think in 500 years they won't sit in the hot tub. They'll feel the hot tub with the little chip
with
they
a
have
chip in their
head.
brain, and we'll be
Exactly.
obsolete. And they're like, wow, they actually got in that
Nah,
dirty.
bro,
that
we're
water?
not even. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'll say it again. We're not that experienced right now. We're not that advanced, bro. You know Tesla? It's Tesla. It's a great company. Elon Musk just hit the second richest in the world.
Past Bill Gates and Zuckerberg.
Yeah, I invested in the company. That stock has made me more money than all my stocks. And so this dude takes out his phone over the weekend. We went on a jog and he went to show me the Tesla self-driving kind of pulls up like its own valet service. And because of the spot in the road, it was only able to back out of the garage. And now it's blocking traffic. So I said, wow, I thought it was great.
Yeah.
But like functionality wise, we're just still not there. Even with the technology that we think we are, like we're just not. The idea is too far-fetched right now for where we are intellectually.
I think we're close, and I think Tesla's close. But backing out of the driveway is not the biggest problem. I mean, you've seen people fall asleep behind the wheel of the Uber or behind the wheel of the Tesla, and the automated car then drives
But
over
come on,
a
hey.
cyclist and kills the person.
Come on,
We've seen-
T. You had one job. You
Yeah, it's
had
happened.
one job.
It's a heavy job you're talking about.
And it went.
Oh, it did one of those. It went back and.
And then just stayed there.
What happened to your voice?
I was screaming this whole weekend because of Jake. I was
yeah,
so
true.
excited. I was so happy.
But so yeah, that just stressed me out a little bit. And also back to the part that got me there in the first place, just how little we know. I feel like we are truly, because of the power of computer and what you just brought up in our generation, the fastest growing thing on this planet right now, year after year, is computing power. Nothing is growing faster in this world. Nothing is growing faster than computing power. Every year, it's millions of times faster than the fucking generation it's mind blowing how fast computing
Moore's
power
law
is growing. Right?
Moore's law.
Moore's law. Exactly.
Moore's law refers to Moore's perception that the number of transistors on a microchip doubles every 2 years, though the cost of the computers is halved.
Crazy, right? Yeah. So just the power of computers just continues to skyrocket. And it leads me to believe that within the next 100 years, we will make contact with another species in the universe. Now, here's the question. How bad will it suck if Logan only makes it to 122, for example, and misses that contact by one day? Because guess what those motherfuckers are bringing with them? Eternal life.
Everlasting life. They have it. They have the secrets. They have everything we've been looking for. They came to our planet with a fountain of youth. and I died the day before.
The day before. And guess what?
Can you bring Logan Paul back? He's
Sorry.
he wanted to live forever.
He didn't make it out the gulag.
Blah blah blah.
He's
bloop,
done.
blah,
No
blah,
reboots.
He's dead. So we can't. Blah bloop blah bloop. We don't have that technology. Sorry, dude.
Like, if that's not a anti-cigarette smoking ad for you right there, like, don't smoke cigarettes, kids, because you might not be able to meet the aliens. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I know you do, but do you guys
welcome
understand
to
what
the
I'm
side of
saying?
the table.
Yeah.
Guys, we are on the brink
Tune
of
in,
something.
fucking Tokyo, guys. This is a serious conversation. I don't think you're grasping.
No, we're grasping.
I mean, yeah, we're grasping it.
We're on the brink of something great here, is what I'm saying, and we don't know enough. And Hubble ain't telling us enough. The telescope down there in Costa Rica is not telling us enough. I need somebody now to step up and find out where these motherfuckers are. I don't have one. No, I did heroin for 10 years. I busted a bunch of years off my life. I need someone to step in and find E.T. I need that fucking serum.
Mom,
Yes.
do penises have a smell?
Circumcised
Wait,
penis.
you have a penis.
No,
so
he's
don't
never
you
smelled
know?
it.
I've never smelled it. Tried to no avail. Please help.
Wait, how did we go from that?
Because I have in my notes the scent of a penis, and
we
I've been
just were
told.
talking about.
I've been told. Women have told me that there's a very distinct smell.
Mine smells like pee because I don't do a good enough. You know, I don't do a good enough
That's
job.
vile. You're vile.
I know.
Well, that's nice. to know.
Uncircumcised.
So,
You're a
penises,
girl, huh?
yeah.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
I am.
I mean, regardless of gender.
You can wear a dress.
George, all the penises you've
This-
smelled.
This is your mother.
Bro, exactly. She gives me a perspective.
Percentage of her
She
income.
give me a percentage of her income.
I am so sorry, but also like you raised him.
Yeah, I know.
Did you
No,
not see her
this
scene
part
in
was
airplane
This
mode?
part's Greg.
This part's Craig.
Yo, I'm curious.
The curious part
Because
is
when I
Greg.
was told
He made
this,
me
I
do
said,
that.
"What do you? Penises don't have a smell. That's insane.
Why would you?
It's an
not-
appendage. Like my arm doesn't have a smell.
It does if you keep it.
Yeah,
bondaged.
but everybody's body parts have a smell. Like people have a scent,
Rubber.
even if
No,
their body.
women, I need help. Seriously, guys, I'm not fucking around. I've been told that
Just
there's a
wash your
scent of
balls, bro.
No, I'm not. I'm washing it. I'm saying in the same way that fire has a smell. You go, that's a fire.
Yeah.
That's dick.
Okay, I don't know. I don't know about
Who are you
that.
hanging out with?
Yeah.
Who are you hanging out with that
Yeah.
walks into the room?
I don't know.
Smells like a
I
lot
mean,
of dicks in this
if
room.
you're sweating,
Sex has a smell,
Sex
and where
has
does
a
it come
smell,
from?
Yeah, but
It's
that's
from
there's
sweat.
fluids.
It's from the
And-
vagina.
sweat.
Yeah,
and then
the
also
vagina.
fluid.
No,
no, it's fluids.
Listen,
from
listen.
everyone.
There's two different things here. We need to make sure we're specific about it. There are circumcised penises and there are uncircumcised.
Well, that's
penises.
different.
Circumcised penises, I'm sure, are a fleshy, rubbery tone and have a hint.
That's
of,
all it is.
And have a hint of cinnamon at times.
No, they don't.
Yeah,
have
they
Hold
do.
on,
Yes, they
listen.
do.
Hold on, Pam. I know dicks.
Well, they want. Why didn't you ask Mike this question? Then?
So I don't know where that came from.
yeah.
And then you have uncircumcised penises which also have a similar rubber fleshy hint or smell, but then have a hint of I've heard anything from cottage cheese to
A storage unit.
to storage dirty storage units filled with ex NBA players' basketball uniforms that haven't been washed.
Thank God
How did
I'm
we go-
circumcised
how
because
did
I would
we-
have felt so uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, I know.
Oh,
right?
dude, if you're out there and you're uncircumcised, you have cheese in your dick. It's a known fact. There's no,
They call that. They call that schmegma.
yeah, schmegma, cheese cock.
Yeah.
Wait, this is a thing?
It's a thing. Yeah, cheese
Yeah.
cock.
Why do you know so much and why are you teaching me so much?
Because
Oh, wait,
I'm a
this is-
nurse, so I know these.
Wait, this
things.
is an
That's
actual
true.
thing?
Yeah.
Schmegma. A cottage
my
cheese-like
niece told me
substance
about it.
inside the inner flap of a dirty vagina. You got the genital wrong.
They're
No,
not.
no, it's schmegma.
This is gross.
They're not supposed to. Yeah, so this is from one of Danny's friends, I guess. Do penises have a smell? Quick, Logan's asking the podcast. They're not supposed to. They're just mega soft and wonderful. So one of Danny's friends is clearly a fan of dicks. Shout out
Wait,
to
of
that
soft,
girl.
of soft.
Well, penises are general. I think. Listen, as you get older,
Okay.
and this is someone who's basically had my dick through a meat grinder at this point, at my age. Your penis loses some sensitivity and also gets not as soft. Like when you're a baby.
Oh, you talking about roughage?
Yeah, your dick's made of cotton. When you're a baby, your dick's made of some sort of very soft
Silk.
silk. You have a silky baby dick, Pam. You know what you do?
Yeah, I'm not
Okay.
following.
As you get older and you
don't
run
wanna
that
talk
thing
about
through
babies
every
and dicks.
fleshy orifice, hand, post bench press hand.
Mike, that's you. That's
Really,
not
Pam?
everybody.
Your son don't whack off?
I don't mean that part. I meant like that it's maybe possibly overworn and overdone.
You're saying I got a
now
worn out
rough.
dick. Bam, you're saying live on live television I got
You
a
just
washed
said it.
up cock, man. Is that what you're saying
No,
to me?
you just said
I
that.
think say one thing about your son, little son, your younger son. I say he needs a credible fight. You say I got a dick made of fucking concrete that's been hit by a jackhammer, fam. Come on. Come here, a little slack.
You're the one who said it. I was just probably
Just
verifying.
verifying it.
Just unbelievable. Just
How
absolutely.
did we get on this?
We're
subject?
off.
Stuck in the dick sand.
Look what happened.
Wow.
We talked about fighting.
This is just
Aliens.
dick has callus
We were
on it. What are
talking
we
about
working with
aliens.
here? Now I gotta know about this.
About mine?
Yeah.
No, it's not that. But I just think as you go through the years, I think your penis becomes less soft. I really do. I think it's-
would have guessed the opposite.
I would have totally guessed the opposite.
What
too.
you think? Like
It becomes
No.
more soft.
It's like when you were in grade school and you had a piece of paper and then you crumpled it up and
like more,
undid it
like
and then crumpled it
malleable?
up. And if you did that enough times, anyone know this? It kind of turned into like a soft blanket, like
yeah, of
and,
course.
and you even could take a nap on it and put it right here because it was warm.
You want to put dicks on your shoulders?
Yeah, no, I'm
Paper.
saying over usage and wear, it became softer.
I think the word's malleable. It's an
No.
No.
I'm saying literally the texture. It became soft.
Are you able to create like a balloon animal out of your penis?
I've heard it can be done. You have to be in Uganda. All right, guys. Thanks for watching Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world.
Hold on, wait a second. No, please, not like this.
Hit
There's
that,
no way
hit that
that could be
subscribe
Why the
button.
lights? Why the lights?
Hit that subscribe button. Let us know if you think penises have a scent. That's all I want to know. I've heard.
My girlfriend, babe, do dicks have a smell?
Oh yeah, there's a girl.
I think it like highly depends. I would really hope that your penis does not have a scent.
It's not. So you're saying it smells like nothing?
Like water?
Because that's what I said. But this girl insisted that penises have a smell. I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay. Well then, like she's with the wrong penis.
Yeah,
I
That's
agree.
what I said.
am with Shauna.
Hey, did you
She's with
see
the
my
wrong
girl's face?
penises,
She goes,
yes.
well, then maybe she's with the wrong. What the fuck is that?
All right, we're
Your
done.
camera's
It's
not
over.
even on.
Hit that
Game show
subscribe
host?
button. Hit that. All right, we'll see you. Bye.